Alright, going against Chris. Just a small thing. You can focus on like finding a little bit more angles at times, like taking a step outside his lead foot or even his rear foot, and then that's going to let you have the angle to get more inside position on the arms. I think I saw that with the Tim video I just reviewed. Um, I think a lot of times in the initial part of these engagements from standing, we're ending up on the outside, and sometimes we're countering back inside. But yeah, if you can find your angles, you can kind of split the arms and start finding those collar ties a little bit more easier. Um, or, if I was to step with my right foot to the outside of the left foot, as he has to square back up to me, that could be a good time to find your arm drag as well. Because he's going to be kind of like putting himself towards you at that angle of the arm drag. That was nice. Yeah, I was just about to say a little more action, but as soon as I was thinking it, you did it. So here, wrist grips. Yeah, beautiful. Perfect. Right, rugby pass. Yeah, right here, maybe, I don't know how long the window's going to last, but maybe here you can kind of go to like a foam mount where you're going to bring your, let's say your right leg underneath his knees, then you triangle your leg, and then kind of the game is keeping him off his elbows and fighting hands as we start to crawl up the stomach, kind of Khabib style. So here we're back in butterfly. Yeah, butterfly is all about winning inside position. Body lock, good. I'll step over. Force half guard. Yeah, small thing here. Your leg. If this is against, like, let's say you're going against me and I feel that straight leg, like, I'm just going to try, like, kind of do like a backwards roll and knock you over there. So I would always put, like, a little bit of a bend in my foot, or my knee there, just so I have a good point of base off to my side. I can also bring more pressure that way. Chest to chest, gonna start working the knee up. Good. Right, mount, good. Controlling the space underneath the arms. Here, let's just keep hands off us. Yeah. A little hard to see what your left hand's doing, but you know, right there, you know, elbows exposed. I can start bringing the underhook underneath the elbow and working the arm up. If both his hands are down like this, a lot of times I just do a no-gi Ezekiel choke. I rarely ever finish it, but all it does is force that person's hands to come up. And as their hands come up, we can start working the underhook, bringing the elbow towards the head. There it is. Gets on the side, probably back take here. Yeah. Yeah, I can't see what your right foot's doing, but something happened there which made you fall more on your side for that arm lock. So hard for me to say what happened, but yeah, we ended up on our side there, which probably helped him escape that. And it looks like you're about to run into that group. Maybe that had something to do with it. Controlling feet. Yeah. Nice job there. Don't got much to say about that. Yeah, the half guard's just a little bit too wide for my liking. I think someone more experienced might have just been able to bust off a quick knee cut there. Oh, but what's his right arm doing? Alright. Did you force that, or did he bring his arm across? Hmm. Yeah, maybe there probably would have been better to switch your left arm from the neck and just bring your left arm under for that underhook. So once it looks like that your elbow's climbing pretty high there. So it looks like you might be trying to dig in for a choke there, but yeah, if I'm in a situation where my elbow's really high there, you know, I know he can probably duck his head underneath my elbow and turn. So I gotta be ready to turn with him. And, you know, even if I end up double underhooks there, that's fine. I can always work my way back towards the neck. That was a good round.